Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. I'm Kissy. I'm going to do a reading for all signs, and Aries, you are the first on the list here. So let's just get started. I'll pause probably the video in between each sign, set up the board, and then just come in with the reading to save time for you, so you just get the clear-cut message, okay? So Aries, here you are, starting with you. At the center of your reading, we're going to notice that you have the Palace of Wands. This is the creative endeavor of your dreams. This is what you've, the passionate, creative flow that you have strived for, that you have worked towards, is maintaining a level of passion in your life, and that level of passion to fill your space, and it becomes a creative work to embody this energy, where this energy is applied in everything that you're doing. The creativity in your thinking, creativity even in how you interpret your emotional range, or the creativity in the things that you do, how you convey your message, how you express your energy. So you're being asked to shine your light. We have Leo here, shine, and then the Lyran starseed. It's like your charm, your charisma, your laughter, your joy, your fun. This is what energy you're being asked to bring forth or express, okay? However, in order to be in that energy, I said energy. In order to be in that inner chi, okay, you have to be able to ground yourself with the bare energy. It says, it's easy for me to go within and know the truth. I take time for inner reflection. Contemplative thought helps me reveal and process thoughts and feelings. I awaken my awareness through quiet time and meditation. I am a clear channel, and my filters allow me great mental clarity. So you prepare yourself to be in this energy. This energy comes naturally to you. And although it comes naturally to you to shine your light, to laugh, to bring joy, to experience a high abundance of creative flow, an energy that comes across as lively, energetic, enthusiastic, joyful, that energy is, if not well managed, okay, you would need to prepare in order to be that social, so to speak. You haven't been very social. So to be as you know yourself to be that lively, to be that energetic, to be that social, you're being asked to go within, to reflect, to meditate, and to awaken your awareness through the quiet time and meditation. That way you remain a clear channel with all your filters that allow you great mental clarity. So you remain, I guess, mentally clear in that energy, okay? And it's asking you, are you ready to awaken your consciousness? How discerning are you? Are you too judgmental? Do you realize the power of just being? There is great value in going within to sort out your thoughts. Establish the space to make order out of chaos. Gain clarity on the difference between judgment and observation. So I feel like this, it's like this energy is easy to do when you're in solitude, okay? But when you're in the crowd, when you're amongst others, you can get lost in all the chaos. even the chaos that it's your own energy emitting out of through you. It can disrupt your ability to have clarity. All right, Aries, so let's start with your reading. It's interesting, I would say, to say the least. Okay, so right now you're having, you're taking your energy back to yourself. You're not necessarily exchanging energy with others. This is Libra energy and it's in reverse. So being that this is happening in the house of self, you're not interacting with others one-on-one in a sort of way. You're bringing that energy back to yourself. You're having more of a one-on-one connection at this time with yourself. It's you with yourself at this time. With Colonel Mustard in the ballroom, this is a wide range of emotions that you're willing to be in right now. It's like you're taking your imagination and you're turning it towards your emotions. You're looking in your depth. You're observing. You're witnessing your own ability to be in that depth of your own emotions. Although I feel like you've also completed a cycle when it comes to your environment, when it comes to communicating. It might have been a short cycle, but what I am seeing is that you've completed a certain kind of balance with your environment. It could also be with your own siblings, communicating with your siblings, or just communication in general. It's like maybe even the need to express and communicate in your environment. It's like it's unnecessary at this point. And it's not to say to be antisocial. It's just it's a solitude time. It's a time of quiet contemplation, it would seem, with you at this time particularly. I feel also like when it comes to your home, things are pretty out in the open. There's no hidden motives. There's no hidden meaning. It's like everything is out in the open when it comes to your home. The individuals within the home. It's like there's nothing, you don't leave things under the, how do they say, like you don't brush things under the carpet or none of that stuff. It's like, no, air it out. Like, obviously everyone has their own, kind of like things that is for themselves or whatnot, but I'm talking about like any kind of like betrayal secrets or things of that nature where it's like hidden motives that are going to kind of like attack you from within. No, this is like things are out in the open when it comes to your home, like at least with the members within your home. But despite that type of openness, I feel like you're not very much focused on the connection with others right now, as much as you're focusing on your relationship with yourself or with your own creative force, okay? Your own creative energy. You're more looking at your keeping your balance with your own passions, finding the balance with the energy that you exert, perhaps even in things that you're passionate about, whether it's your romantic partnerships, whether it's your children, whether it's your projects, creative projects. It's the energy that you would put into that. It's almost like you're putting within yourself. Maybe it feels like holding your resources at some point, or maybe even you put a lot of the energy that normally you would put out to others, you put it to yourself. Okay? And it might look counterintuitive when it comes to your routines, but when it comes to your health, it's exactly what was necessary. It's like making your routines cater to you in some way, making the work that you're doing give back to you, give back to your body, give back to your health, give back to your environment, give back to your day-to-day. Like really see significant changes in your day-to-day life by the way that you're taking back your energy to replenish you. You're not investing in partnerships that are unstable. And by that, it's anyone that does not want to cooperate, anyone that chooses to oppose for the sake of opposing, that doesn't really want to understand you, that doesn't take the time to listen, or that doesn't take the time to genuinely connect in ways that are growthful for the partnership. If there's instability within themselves, if there's instability within their own heart, and there's an unwillingness to share information with you, there's no point in engaging in unstable connections at this time for you, Aries. It just seems that it's futile to engage in people that are choosing to make an enemy out of you, or that are choosing to have a conflict with you, or that are choosing to counter you just to prove a point, as opposed to expressing why it's in the best interest to oppose you at this time when it comes to the partnerships. Oh, give me a good example as how opposing me in a partnership is to our advantage. And I'll understand that. But oppose me for the sake of opposing me, that's just useless tactics. I feel like you, deep down, you don't think that something, deep down I feel like you don't feel like something is working right, correct. Whether that's in a romantic partnership, whether that's a connection to someone you really love. It feels like there's a connection that's just not working out. We can clarify this. It's a connection with yourself, Aries, with your shadow side. There's a shadow aspect. Why is my table making that? Hold on. I keep hearing. Okay. All right, never mind. There's something about your connection to your shadow that feels like it's not working. So let's clarify what that could be. Again, the passion, maybe the romance, or maybe the children, it's something about how you love that feels disruptive. And it has to do with the spiritual connection. It has to do with the spiritual connection that you have to yourself and your body. I have returning to... I feel like for some of you, Aries, you're not returning to a work situation unless you're in charge of, what it's like you create your own status. So you're not going to go back to a situation where somebody tells you what you are, what you do, kind of thing. And I guess what that is about is it's about establishing a routine that really works for you, that's in your benefit, with your health, with your just your day-to-day life has to feel that it's in balance with you. Before you choose to engage with another in a deeper way. So I feel like also, like, you're kind of done with a learning experience, for example, and the learning experience has to do with yourself. I feel like, okay, you've discovered what has you've discovered what your weaknesses are and what your strengths are. You discovered what's necessary and what you cannot accept in terms of where you have to have boundaries for yourself. So it's like you've seen enough to know. You've seen enough to know what's good for you and what's not good for you. Discernment. Remember, the card was saying about discernment. Gain clarity on the difference between judgment and observation. So maybe even like gain clarity on judgment and observation. The partnerships especially. Is it a matter of judgment or is it a matter of observation? Like, judgment is, you're no good for me, for example. Observation is, hurt people. It's not personal. You see, that's a clarity of understanding the difference, and then it becomes a choice. Okay, this is a hurt person. Do I have to be vulnerable to their pain? Or is this person going to consistently choose to try to project their pain onto me at this point? Or are they going to accept and become stable in their own emotions where they don't have to hurt others because they are hurt? So I think that's a lot about... That's a lot of the work that you've done with your own shadow, Aries. So you're very well aware of your emotional possibilities, so to speak. You're very well aware of your value. You're very well aware of the things that you love and don't. You know your emotions. So no one can challenge how you feel. No one can make you question what you want or don't want. No one can make you question what is emotionally stable for you or not. It's like a matter of, when you know thyself, you can move more effectively. And I also feel like the people that you're associating with at this time are also individuals with interests in higher learning, interest in philosophy, religion, metaphysics, all things that are like that expand the mind, that expand the world view. And these people are, it's like these are the people that inspire you, the people that stimulate your mind, the people that share your vision even. So I feel like you're connecting with possible, maybe, I guess people that share the same type of faith as you, or same understanding of, same worldview. Let's just put it that way, same worldview. And I feel that even on a subconscious level, you might be either partnerships. It's like unbalanced. I feel like you feel that there's an unbalance in partnership. I mean, clearly we discussed that, but you still have a lot of like passion or desire to create with another, to share your energy with another in a way that is healthy and productive, and you want to create something beautiful. But subconsciously, there's you might have either a belief that it makes you feel imbalanced, that it makes you feel like you're getting the short end of the stick, or it'll make you feel debilitated in some way. Let's see, because I feel like maybe you wanted a partnership, and now things are like changing. Like you've changed in terms of possibly more focused on the relationship you have with yourself overall. You know, it's like, as long as I'm comfortable in my life and my journey, that subconscious need to have a deeper connection with someone is possibly not a priority at this time, or it would seem that it would seem that there is a connection that you're very passionate about, but you feel that it's imbalanced. It could be with a Leo, okay? We did discuss the Lyran starseed. I feel like you have a connection possibly with a Leo individual, that there's two sides to this energy. On the one side, you love and value the Leo energy, the Lyran starseed. It's very much a part of you. It's part of your lineage even, perhaps, okay? You understand that there's a love that is constant. But if that person is unwell, unhealthy, or that dynamic that you have with them is unwell or unhealthy or imbalanced, where there's too much ego involved, where there's that power struggle involved, I think that you have no interest in a dynamic of power struggle. It's like you want a partnership that is fluid, that is easygoing, that can see beyond the emotions, that can balance out your temperament, not drain your energy, but making you fight which changes your whole energetic vibration in your routine. If you're constantly having to be antagonistic in your day-to-day. So I feel like that's where you're diving deep into your own shadow and realizing, how I handle conflict is much more about my own well-being and betterment for everyone else. It benefits everyone when I can manage my own chaos despite others' chaos without feeling like I'm getting the short end of the stick in partnerships. Because everyone wants to be heard, everyone wants to be understood, everyone wants to feel respected, and everyone wants to feel that their partnerships are equal, that as much as they want to be there, others want to be there too. As much as they give, others give, in terms of attention, love, and respect of the connection. The value that they put into the connection should be understood. There should be some it's like, I don't want to say that there should be a law, that I know that sounds bad, but it should be some sort of like you cannot engage with an individual on a personal level without honor and expect to continue to participate in that space. It brings me back to the Game of Thrones. It's like you bring, like, there was a character, I can't think of his name right now, but he betrayed the House of Stark. He was taken in by the Starks. So it's like a family takes someone in and loves them, nurtures them, takes care of them, provides for them, treats them like one of their own. And that for that person to then betray the family, there should be some, like, that's what the oath is that they take when they make their oath of allegiance to the family. It's like a honor thing. Like, that lacks in today's society. Think of relationships. How many people come into your life pretending to like you, pretending to care, pretending to be your friend, pretending to want a future with you, only to use your resources, or only to use you and play games as if that's what your life is about, just a game. For what? Like, some people actually have purpose in this life. You may not have purpose in your life. Not you, the listener. I'm talking about the person that you may be dealing with that doesn't see, Aries, your purposely driven life. You may not know where you're going or what you're doing or with who you're going to do it with, for the most part. But damn it, you know what you're doing is growing you. You know what you're doing is creating something better. At some point or another, you're creating the space, you're creating the path, you're creating the environment for you to live in your paradise, for you to have the world of your dreams come true for you and those you love. That's what your focus is. And so it's like, oh, you're unbalanced? I don't think I want to engage with that, because I would need more support than someone that I have to constantly pause what I'm focused on, which is moving forward in life, in love with people I love, loving what I'm doing, and then overcoming challenges in a more optimistic way. And it's encouraging to have people around you that when things are down or when things are challenging, that instead of adding more chaos to the mix, they're actually bringing something useful and helpful to make things easier, less challenging for everyone else. It's like, can you carry your own weight? Can you bring, do you have any special tools that you can add? Can you make this experience a little lighter, a little better, a little easier for everyone else? Can you participate with us and make this journey just a little more pleasant for everyone else? That's kind of like the ship or the journey that you're on. Okay? Aries, that's been your reading. I hope you enjoyed. I'll come back with a message soon for Taurus is next. All right, take care.